Hello, everyone, and welcome to English Today Journey. Thank you so much for being here today. This is a place where we learn English step by step, word by word, and at the same time, we learn how to improve our lives. I am really happy that you're listening right now. Before we begin, please remember to subscribe and follow this podcast for daily English practice and positive ideas. Now, let me ask you a very simple but very important question. Are you really living your life, or are you only existing? At first, this question sounds easy, but when you stop and think about it, you may realize it is actually very deep. Many people wake up every morning, go to work or school, eat their meals, come back home, watch something, go to sleep, and then repeat the same routine the next day. Days pass, then weeks pass, and even years pass, but nothing truly changes. There is no excitement, no passion, no feeling of growth, and no new experiences. These people are alive, yes, but they are not truly living. They are only existing. Existing means you are just going through the motions of life without really feeling it. Living, on the other hand, means you feel awake, interested, curious, and connected to the world around you. Today, we're going to talk about this difference. We will explore how to know if you are only existing and how you can start living a happier, fuller, and more meaningful life. This topic is very important because life is a gift. Every single day is a new opportunity to learn something new, to love someone, to grow as a person, and to feel alive inside. But when you only exist, when you move through life without attention or purpose, you may miss many beautiful moments. Some people only realize this after something big happens, like a loss, a problem, or a big change in their life. But the good news is, you do not have to wait for that. You can decide to change today. And you do not need to do something big or difficult. Small actions can already make a big difference. Taking a short walk outside, having a kind conversation with a friend, learning one new English word, smiling at someone, or simply saying thank you in the morning can help you feel more alive. These small moments are part of truly living. So, are you ready to think about this idea with me? Are you ready to take this journey together? Remember, this podcast is not only about learning English. It is also about learning how to live better, think more clearly, and grow a little every day. If you enjoyed this episode, please follow the podcast and share it with your friends. Listen again, practice speaking, and keep moving forward on your English and life journey. As we continue this journey to improve your English, let's move on to the next part. Now, let's think about an important question. What does it really mean to live? And what does it mean to just exist? To exist means to be alive in the most basic way. You wake up in the morning, eat your meals, go to work or school, come back home, and then go to sleep. The next day, you do the same thing again. You do what you must do, but not what you truly want to do. You don't feel excited about your day. You don't feel like you are growing or moving forward. You are not enjoying life. You are simply getting through the day. This kind of life often feels like you are on autopilot. You move through your days without really thinking or feeling deeply. Inside, you may feel tired, bored, or empty, but you don't always know why. Nothing feels new or special. Days pass quickly, but they all feel the same. This is what it feels like to only exist. So, what is the real difference between living and existing? The difference is your connection to life. When you are truly living, you are awake not only with your eyes, but also with your heart and your mind. You feel emotions. You care about how you spend your time. You want to learn new things, grow as a person, and enjoy your life. You notice small moments and appreciate them. When you are only existing, you feel disconnected. The days go by, but they don't leave any strong memories. You don't feel excited when you wake up in the morning, and you don't feel proud of yourself at the end of the day. You are doing only what you need to do to survive, not what helps you feel happy or fulfilled. Think about a flower. A flower that is truly living is bright, colorful, and open to the sunlight. It continues to grow and looks beautiful. A flower that is only existing may still be standing, but its color is fading. It is no longer growing or opening up. people can be the same way. Just because someone is walking, talking, and working does not mean they feel alive inside. This does not mean that living is always easy or perfect. Everyone has hard days. We all feel stress, sadness, or tiredness sometimes. That is a normal part of life. But when you are truly living, you do not give up. You keep trying. You look for meaning, even during difficult times. You try new things, even if you feel afraid. You care about your life and your future. Living also means being true to yourself. It means doing things that make you happy and give your life meaning. It means not only following what others expect from you or trying to please everyone around you. When you stop listening to your own heart and stop doing what you love, life slowly becomes empty. But when you reconnect with yourself, even in small ways, you begin to feel alive again. When you stop listening to your own inner voice, little by little, you stop truly living. You may not notice it at first, but slowly you begin to only exist. Life keeps moving, but you feel like you are standing still inside. So let me ask you again, and this time really think about it. Are you living your life, or are you just existing? Take a moment to reflect. When you wake up in the morning, do you feel excited about the day ahead? Do you enjoy your daily life? Even in small ways? Do you have dreams or goals that make you smile when you think about them? If your answer is yes, that is wonderful. It means you are living and connecting with your life. If your answer is no, that is okay too. It does not mean anything is wrong with you. It simply means you have a chance to change. You can decide to start living more fully, starting today. Now, let's talk about some common signs that may show you are only existing and not truly living. Many people experience these signs, so you are not alone. The good news is that once you notice them, you can begin to make small changes. And small changes can help you feel more alive, happier, and more connected to yourself and the world around you. One clear sign is when life feels the same every day. There is no excitement, no surprise, no feeling of freshness. You wake up, follow your routine, and go to bed. Sometimes you may even forget what day it is, because all days feel alike. If this sounds familiar, it could be a sign that you are just existing instead of truly living. The first sign is that you have nothing to look forward to. When you are living with purpose, you usually feel excited about something, even if it is small. It could be meeting a friend, learning a new skill, practicing English, watching your favorite show, or working toward a personal dream. But when every day feels boring and empty, and there is nothing that makes you feel excited, life can start to feel meaningless. The second sign is having no goals or dreams. Goals give us energy and direction. They give us a reason to wake up and keep trying. Without goals or dreams, life can feel stuck. You may feel like you are floating without direction, not moving forward. You might start thinking, "What's the point?" Or, "Nothing really matters." These thoughts are dangerous because they slowly take away your hope. When you stop thinking about the future, you stop planning. You stop believing that things can be better. You only focus on what is right in front of you, and you do it without interest or joy. Living without goals is like driving a car without knowing where you are going. You are moving, but you are not going anywhere meaningful. The important thing to remember is this: noticing these signs is not a failure. It is a wake-up call. Once you see them, you can begin to change your direction, one small step at a time. And those steps can bring you back to a life that feels alive, meaningful, and full again. Not going anywhere that truly matters is another strong sign that someone is just existing. Let's continue with more signs that can help you understand your own life better. The third sign is feeling tired or bored almost every day. Of course, everyone feels tired sometimes, and that is normal. But if you feel tired all the time, even after a good night's sleep, it may not be physical tiredness. It may be emotional or mental tiredness. This kind of tiredness comes from inside, not from your body. You may feel bored with everything, like you have no energy or motivation. Things that once made you smile or feel happy no longer interest you. You don't feel excited about anything. You are simply doing what you must do, day after day, without joy. This is another sign that you are not truly living, but just going through the motions. The fourth sign is always waiting for the weekend or holidays. It is normal to enjoy free time and rest. Everyone looks forward to relaxing sometimes. But if you are always counting the days until Friday, that can be a problem. If your weekdays feel heavy and tiring, and you only feel alive on weekends or holidays, then most of your life is spent just existing. 5 days out of 7 feel like something you must survive, not enjoy. Life should not feel like something you want to escape from. It should be something you can enjoy every day, even in small ways, not only during short breaks. So, why does this happen? Why do so many people fall into this way of living? The truth is, it usually happens slowly and without meaning to. It is not because you are lazy or ungrateful. Life today is busy and often stressful. We have responsibilities, work, school, and worries. Little by little, we forget to take care of our own happiness. We stop asking ourselves important questions like, am I happy? Or do I enjoy what I do every day? Over time, we lose the small spark inside us that makes us feel alive. But here is the good news. Once you notice these signs, you can change. Awareness is the first step. You do not need to change your whole life in one day. Big changes are not necessary at the beginning. You can start with very small steps. Small actions, small choices, and small moments of joy can slowly bring life back into your days. These small steps can help you feel more alive, more joyful, and more connected to yourself and your life. In the next part of this podcast, I will share how you can stop just existing and start truly living. We will talk about how to recognize when you are living fully and how to bring more meaning into your everyday life. Let's continue this journey together and learn not only how to improve our English, but also how to live with more purpose, awareness, and happiness. Living fully does not mean being happy all the time. It does not mean your life is perfect or free from problems. Living fully means you feel connected to your life. You feel meaning, purpose, and joy in everyday moments. You feel present in what you do. You do not need a lot of money, fame, or a big job to live well. In fact, many people who live simple lives feel more alive than people who seem to have everything. The real secret is not what they have, but how they feel inside and how they live each day. The first sign that you are truly living is feeling thankful for small things. When you are living fully, you feel gratitude in your daily life. You notice small moments that make life special. It could be the sunlight in the morning, a kind smile from someone, a quiet moment, or a warm cup of coffee or tea. You do not rush through every moment. Sometimes you stop. You breathe. You notice what is around you. Even on difficult days, you try to find at least one good thing. This feeling of gratitude brings calmness, peace, and quiet happiness. You are not waiting for something big to happen to feel happy. You are able to feel joy in small, simple moments. The second sign is that you do things you enjoy. When you are truly living, your life is not only about work, school, or responsibilities. You make time for joy. You do things that make your heart feel light and happy. Maybe you enjoy painting, drawing, reading a book, listening to music, cooking your favorite food, walking outside, or spending time with people you love. Even if your life is busy, you try to find a few minutes for these things. You do not feel guilty for enjoying yourself because you understand that joy is an important part of life. These small moments of pleasure give you energy. They help you feel alive instead of tired and empty. They remind you that you are not just surviving day by day. You are truly living. The third sign is that you have goals and you are working toward them. Your goals do not have to be big or perfect. What matters is that they are meaningful to you. When you have something to work toward, life feels more interesting and hopeful. Maybe you want to learn a new language, improve your English, get healthier, start a small project, help others, or travel to a new place someday. Whatever your dream is, It gives you a reason to wake up in the morning. It gives direction to your days. Even if progress is slow, you still feel proud because you are moving forward. You are not waiting for life to change by itself. You are taking small steps to create the life you want. When you feel thankful, enjoy small joys, and work toward meaningful goals, you are truly living. Life may still have challenges, but inside, you feel awake, connected, and alive. Another clear sign of truly living is helping others and building real connections with people. Life is not only about what you get for yourself. It is also about what you give to others. When you help someone, even in a small way, your heart feels full. You feel useful, kind, and connected. It reminds you that you are part of something bigger than just your own daily routine. Helping others does not have to be something big or difficult. You can listen to a friend who is feeling sad or stressed. You can help someone carry their bags. You can smile at a stranger, say thank you, or offer kind words to someone who needs support. These small actions may seem simple, but they bring deep joy and meaning. When you care about others, you feel more alive inside. You are not living only for yourself. You are sharing life with the people around you. When you feel thankful for small things, do activities you enjoy, work toward your goals, and connect with others, you're not just existing. You are truly living. Your life has energy, meaning, and heart. Even if everything is not perfect, you feel awake inside. You are not just watching life pass by. You are feeling it, experiencing it, and taking part in it. The best part is this: you do not need a perfect job, a lot of money, or a big house to live fully. You do not need fame or success to feel alive. Living fully is not about what you own. It is about how you choose to live each day. Living is a choice. And the good news is that you can make that choice again and again, starting today. Now, let's talk about something very important. Why do so many people only exist instead of truly living? This happens to many people, and often they do not even realize it. Life slowly becomes routine, and without noticing, people lose their excitement and connection. But once we understand the reasons, we can start making small changes that bring life and joy back into our days. So, why do people just exist instead of truly living? There are many reasons, but some are very common. One big reason is the fear of change. Change can feel scary. Many people stay in the same job, the same routine, or the same situation, even if it makes them unhappy. They stay because the familiar feels safe. They think, what if I fail? Or, what if things get worse? The fear of the unknown can feel stronger than the pain of staying the same. So, people choose comfort instead of happiness. Over time, this fear keeps them stuck. They stop dreaming. They stop trying new things. They tell themselves that this is just how life is. But deep inside, they feel empty and tired. Fear slowly pushes life into a small box, and people forget that they have choices. Understanding this is the first step. Fear is normal, but it should not control your whole life. When you see why you are stuck, you can begin to take small, brave steps forward. And those small steps can help you move from just existing to truly living again. What if things get worse? This is a question many people ask themselves. Because of this fear, they choose to stay where they are. They choose what feels safe, even when that safety feels empty inside. It may not make them happy, but it feels familiar. However, the truth is that real living often begins outside your comfort zone. When you always avoid change, you may never discover the beautiful opportunities waiting for you. Fear can keep you stuck in the same place for years. And when you stay stuck for too long, life slowly loses its color, excitement, and meaning. Another common reason people just exist is because they feel too busy or too stressed. Life today moves very fast. People work long hours, take care of their families, pay bills, clean their homes, and run many errands. By the end of the day, they feel exhausted both physically and mentally. They don't have time or energy to stop and ask themselves important questions like, am I happy? Or, is this the life I really want? They're only trying to survive the day. This kind of life feels like running on a treadmill. You are always moving, always busy, but you are not really going anywhere. Over time, this constant busyness makes people forget what brings them joy, peace, or meaning. They stop doing things they love. They stop dreaming. Without noticing, they slowly stop living and begin to just exist. A third reason is having no clear purpose or motivation. Some people feel lost inside. They don't know what they want from life. Maybe they tried to follow their dreams before and failed. Maybe no one believed in them or supported them. When you don't have a sense of purpose, even small daily tasks can feel heavy and tiring. You wake up, eat, work, and sleep, but you don't feel excited about anything. You may start asking yourself, what's the point? Purpose gives life energy. It gives you a reason to keep going. Purpose does not have to be something big or impressive. Even simple goals can make life feel meaningful. Helping someone, learning something new, improving yourself little by little, or doing something kind can bring purpose back into your days. The fourth reason is staying in the comfort zone for too long. Comfort zones feel safe and familiar, but they can also become traps. When you always do the same things, avoid risks, and never try anything new, you stop growing. You may feel okay, but not truly happy. You may tell yourself, at least I'm not failing. But at the same time, you are not moving forward. To feel truly alive, we need new experiences. We need challenges that help us grow. We need to try new things, even when they feel difficult or uncomfortable. Growth does not happen in comfort. It happens when we take small risks and step into something new. The good news is this: you do not have to stay stuck. Even if you have been just existing for a long time, it is never too late to start living fully. One small step, one brave choice, and one new habit can slowly bring life, color, and meaning back into your days. You can begin today with just one small step. Change does not have to be big or scary. In this next part, we will talk about how you can move from just existing to truly living. We will look at simple actions that can bring more joy, meaning, and energy into your everyday life. Are you ready to take that step? Let's take it together. Now that we understand why many people end up just existing instead of truly living, it is time to talk about how to change that. The good news is this: you do not need to change your whole life at once. You do not need to be rich, lucky, or perfect. Living fully begins with small and simple steps. It is not about having the best life. It is about creating a life that feels meaningful to you. The first step is to set small goals. When you have no goals, life can feel confusing, empty, and without direction. But when you set even small goals, you give your life purpose. Your goals do not need to be big or difficult. You can start with simple things, like reading one book this month, waking up 30 minutes earlier, going for a short walk 3 times a week, or learning 5 new English words today. Each small goal gives you a reason to wake up and take action. When you reach a goal, even a very small one, you feel proud of yourself. That feeling is important. It gives you energy and motivation. It helps you believe in yourself and reminds you that you are growing. And growth is a big part of feeling alive. When you see progress, you start to feel hopeful again. The second step is to try something new. Ask yourself, when was the last time you did something for the first time? Doing the same routine every day can make life feel flat and boring. But even a small new experience can bring excitement and curiosity back into your life. You do not need to do something big or expensive. You can try a new hobby, take a different way home, learn a few words in a new language, or cook a meal you have never made before. New experiences wake up your heart and your mind. They remind you that life is full of possibilities. Every time you try something new, you step a little outside your comfort zone. And that is where growth happens. That is where real living begins. Trying new things also helps you learn more about yourself. You may discover something you enjoy or something you're good at. Even if you do not like it, you still gain experience and confidence. You remind yourself that you are capable of change. Living fully does not mean doing everything perfectly. It means being open, curious, and willing to take small steps forward. When you set small goals and allow yourself to try new things, you slowly move away from just existing. You begin to feel more connected to your life. Little by little, your days start to feel brighter, more meaningful, and more alive. Step 4 is about the people you spend time with. The people around you matter a lot. Surround yourself with people who inspire you, believe in you, support your dreams, and bring out the best in you. Sometimes we do not notice how much negative people affect us. Their words, their attitude, or their mindset can make us feel tired, sad, or stuck. But being around positive, kind, and motivated people can completely change how you feel. Good friends remind you of your own strength, power, and potential. They lift your spirits and make life feel lighter, happier, and more joyful. Choosing the right people to spend time with is a small step that makes a big difference in your life. Step 5 is taking care of your body and mind. To truly live, you must care for yourself, not just physically, but mentally too.
Why?
Because if your body is always tired or sick, it is hard to enjoy life. And if your mind is full of stress, fear, or sadness, you cannot feel alive inside. You do not need to make big changes all at once. Start with small, healthy habits. Drink more water, eat fresh food, and move your body. Take walks, stretch, or dance. Sleep enough and rest when you feel tired. But caring for your mind is just as important. Take deep breaths, write your thoughts in a journal, spend quiet time alone, and say kind words to yourself every day. Limit negative news or social media that drains you. When you care for your body and mind, your energy returns. You feel stronger, calmer, and ready to enjoy life more fully. Step 6 is practicing gratitude. Gratitude means noticing and saying thank you for what you already have. Even if life is not perfect, there is always something to appreciate. Take time each day to notice the small, simple things: the sunlight on your face, the food on your table, a kind word from a friend, your breath, your body, your life. You do not need big achievements or things to feel happy. Happiness grows when you are thankful for the little things. Try a simple habit. Each morning or night, write down or say 3 things you are thankful for. This habit can slowly change your mood, your heart, and your life, bringing more peace and joy into your days. Step 7 is living in the present moment. Many people spend their time thinking about the past or worrying about the future. They miss the beauty of what is happening right now. Living fully means noticing the present moment, paying attention to what you see, hear, feel, and experience. When you focus on the present, life feels richer. You notice small joys, like the taste of your food, the warmth of the sun, or a smile from someone near you. You stop rushing and start experiencing life as it happens. This simple act of paying attention makes every day feel brighter, fuller, and more meaningful. When you surround yourself with positive people, take care of your body and mind, practice gratitude, and live in the present, you are moving closer to truly living. Life may still have challenges, but inside, you feel awake, alive, and connected. These steps do not require perfection, money, or fame. They just require small choices every day that bring more meaning, happiness, and energy into your life. Little by little, you can change your days from simply existing to fully living. Many people spend their time thinking about the past or worrying about the future. But life only happens in the present moment. The past is gone, and the future has not yet arrived. True living happens now, in this moment. When you pay attention to the present, you start to notice and feel more. You hear the sound of birds outside, feel your feet on the ground, notice the sunlight on your skin, or see the smile of someone you love. These small, simple moments are what life is made of. Here is a simple practice you can try. Put away your phone or step away from distractions. Take a deep breath. Look around and really notice what is happening right now. Pay attention to what you see, hear, and feel. When you live in the present like this, even for a few minutes, you feel more alive and more at peace. Life feels richer, calmer, and brighter. Step 7 is to give back and help others. One of the most powerful ways to feel truly alive is to give. Giving does not mean money or expensive gifts. You can give your time, your kindness, your attention, or your care. Helping others gives your life more meaning. It reminds you that you are not alone in this world. And when you make someone else smile, you often feel happy too. You can help in simple ways. Listen to a friend or family member who needs to talk. Say something kind to a stranger. Volunteer for a cause you care about. Send a message of encouragement to someone who feels down. Even small acts, like a smile or a kind word, can make a difference. When you give, your heart feels bigger. You feel connected, useful, and full of love. Giving is not just for others. It fills your own life with energy and purpose. Now, let's bring everything together. How do you move from just existing to truly living? The answer is small, consistent steps. Set little goals for yourself. Try new things. Surround yourself with good, positive people. Take care of your body and your mind. Practice gratitude every day. Pay attention to the present moment. Give back to others. You do not need to wait for a perfect time or make huge changes all at once. Even one small step is enough to begin. That step can be today, right now. You deserve a life that feels full, joyful, and alive. Finally, take a moment for personal reflection. Now that you know how to start truly living, pause and listen to yourself. Ask honestly, am I truly living? Which parts of my day bring me happiness, joy, or purpose? Which parts feel like I am just going through the motions? Reflection helps you see where you can make small changes. It reminds you that living fully is a choice you can make every single day. So, I ask you again, are you living or just existing? The good news is that the choice is yours. Every day, you can choose to live fully. Every small step, every small act of joy, kindness, or courage brings more life into your days. You can start today, and each moment from now on can be a chance to feel truly alive. Take a moment to ask yourself some quiet, gentle questions. Which parts of my life make me feel full of energy and happiness? Which parts feel empty or tiring? What is one small thing I can do today to feel more connected to myself? You do not need to have all the answers right now. Just asking these questions is already a step forward. It is a way to check in with yourself, slow down, and notice how you really feel. Sometimes life is so busy and noisy that we forget to listen to our own heart. Reflection is your chance to do that. It is your chance to pause, breathe, and reconnect with what matters most to you. You do not need a notebook or special tools, but having one can help. Or simply sit quietly and give yourself permission to think, feel, and be honest with yourself. Clarity does not come from rushing or forcing answers. It comes from stillness, from giving yourself space to notice what is really happening inside. You do not need to wait for next week, next month, or next year to begin living fully. You can start today. Even one small action, taking a deep breath, saying a kind word, listening to your body, or choosing to care for your mind, can make a difference. Small choices like these begin to shift your energy and your perspective. They help you feel more alive, more connected, and more joyful. Remember, you are allowed to grow. You are allowed to change. You are allowed to live with purpose and happiness. You were not born just to survive or go through the motions. You were born to live fully, to feel deeply, and to experience life with heart. All it takes is one first step. That first step might feel small, but it is powerful. It begins with noticing yourself and what matters to you. Reflection helps you understand what truly matters. When you spend even a few minutes quietly looking inside your heart and mind, you begin to learn about yourself. You notice what brings you joy, what makes you feel alive, and what drains your energy. That understanding is the first step to creating a life that feels meaningful, not empty. Here is a simple exercise. Find a calm place where you can sit comfortably. Take a deep breath. Relax your shoulders. Let your mind be still. Gently ask yourself, what do I enjoy doing? What parts of my day make me happy, relaxed, or excited? It could be drawing, singing, walking in nature, helping others, reading, or simply drinking a warm cup of tea. Think about the last time you smiled without even realizing it. What were you doing in that moment? When you remember and notice these moments, you reconnect with your true self. You remember what brings joy and meaning to your life. You see that life is not only about work, responsibilities, or routines. Life is about experiencing happiness, love, growth, and connection. When you take time to reflect, even for a few minutes each day, you give yourself the gift of understanding and clarity. You notice what makes your heart light and what makes it heavy. And that awareness gives you the power to make small, meaningful choices. Step by step, moment by moment, you move from simply existing to truly living. You begin to feel more awake, more present, and more alive. Life is waiting for you. All you need is to pause, notice, and take that first quiet step toward yourself. Your life can be full of joy, purpose, and heart, one small choice at a time. Think about the last time you felt real joy. What was happening? Maybe it was a child's laughter, a kind word from someone, the sound of birds outside, or finishing a task you thought was difficult. Joy is important because it connects you deeply with life. It reminds you that life is not only about work, routines, or worries. Following joy helps you notice the beauty in small moments. It teaches you to slow down, appreciate, and savor what is around you. Now, ask yourself, what small step can I take today to live better? You do not need to make big changes all at once. You do not have to quit your job, move to a new city, or completely change your life today. Small actions can make a big difference. Maybe it is drinking more water, calling a friend or family member, reading a few pages of a book, or going for a short walk outside. Even small acts, like smiling at a stranger, helping someone, or saying a kind word, can spark energy and life inside you. Trust yourself. You know your life best. One small step today can lead to another tomorrow. Over time, these small steps create meaningful, lasting change. They help you feel more alive, more present, and more connected to yourself and your world. Be kind to yourself as you reflect. There are no right or wrong answers here. Do not compare your journey to anyone else's. Your path is yours alone, and the fact that you are asking these questions is already a beautiful step toward living fully. Living fully begins with awareness. When you take the time to ask the right questions, you start to find the right answers. You learn who you truly are, what matters to you, and what brings you joy. With this understanding, you gain the power to shape your life with purpose. You do not need a perfect day or a perfect version of yourself to start. You can begin right now with what you have and who you are. Here is a simple exercise to try today. Take 5 quiet minutes. Sit comfortably and take a deep breath. Ask yourself, what do I enjoy doing? What makes me smile? What is one small step I can take today to live better? Then gently listen. Pay attention to the answers that come from your heart, not your mind. These answers are your guide. They show you the way to live with more meaning, joy, and connection. Remember, you are not here just to exist. You are here to live, to grow, to laugh, to love, and to shine. And it all begins with one small question, one honest answer, and one brave step. You have already started by asking these questions. Now keep going. Life is waiting for you, full of possibilities and small moments of happiness. Living fully is a choice, and that choice is always within your reach. Every day, every moment, you can choose to take another small step toward a life that feels alive, rich, and meaningful. The question of whether you are living or just existing may sound small, but it holds a big truth. It helps us look at our lives in a new way. It makes us pause and ask, am I simply going through the motions, or am I truly enjoying my time here on Earth? Am I waiting for life to happen, or am I choosing to live each day with purpose? We talked about the difference between living and existing. Existing means you are just surviving. You wake up, go through your day, and then sleep, without really feeling connected to anything. You are not growing, dreaming, or enjoying much. You may feel stuck, tired, or bored. On the other hand, living is different. Living means you feel awake. You feel alive. You notice and enjoy little things. You learn and grow. You connect with people and find meaning in everyday life. Living means you are not just counting the days, you are making the days count. We also explored why many people fall into the trap of just existing. Life can become busy, hard, or stressful. Routines can feel heavy. Fear, doubt, or sadness can stop you from doing what you love. Over time, it becomes easy to just go through the motions, without really paying attention to what makes you happy. But here's the good news. You can change it. Even if you have been just existing for a long time, you can decide today to start living fully. Life gives you that chance every single day. It is never too late to begin. We also looked at some signs that may show you are just existing. Feeling bored every day, having no goals, or not feeling excited about anything are common signs. These signs are not meant to scare you. They are gentle reminders to notice what is happening in your life and to take action. If you feel this way, do not feel sad or blame yourself. Instead, see it as a wake-up call from your inner self, saying, I want more out of life. I want to feel alive again. Recognizing this is actually a beautiful and powerful first step. Then we explored what it means to live fully. Living fully is about having dreams and working toward them, even in small ways. It is about spending time with people who lift you up, support you, and bring out the best in you. It is about trying new things and learning from mistakes. It is about being true to yourself and making choices that make you happy. Living fully also means enjoying small moments, a warm cup of tea, a kind word, a smile from a friend, or the sound of birds outside. In simple terms, living fully is choosing to notice life, to participate in it, and to connect with what matters. It is about turning ordinary moments into something meaningful. It is not about having a perfect life or doing everything right. It is about feeling awake, engaged, and connected. Every day offers you the chance to take small steps toward living fully, to bring more joy, love, and meaning into your life. Each step, no matter how small, matters. Each choice to live consciously brings you closer to a life that is rich, vibrant, and truly alive. Think about the little moments in life that make you feel happy and alive. It could be walking in nature, laughing with a friend, or sitting quietly with your own thoughts. Living fully is not about being rich, famous, or having everything you want. It is about feeling peace in your heart, energy in your soul, and joy in the small things around you. We also talked about some simple steps that can help you start living fully. First, set small goals. Small goals give your day purpose and help you feel proud when you achieve them. Second, try new things. Even little changes in your routine can bring excitement and growth. Third, spend time with people who inspire and support you. The right friends lift you up and make life feel lighter. Fourth, practice gratitude every day. Notice and be thankful for small moments like a kind word, a sunny morning, or a warm meal. And most importantly, do one thing each day that makes you feel alive. These steps are not big or difficult. They're simple, small actions that slowly change your life. You do not need to be perfect. You just need to be honest with yourself and take one small step at a time. We also reflected on powerful questions to understand yourself better. What do I enjoy doing? What makes me smile? What small step can I take today to live better? Asking these questions helps you discover your purpose, your passions, and your path to happiness. It helps you notice what truly matters and what makes life feel meaningful. Now, here's something important. You have a choice every day. You can choose how you want to live. You can continue just existing, or you can start truly living. You can stay where you are, or you can take one small step toward a happier, more joyful life. You do not need to change everything at once. Even small choices can make a big difference. Choose to live more fully. Choose to feel more, laugh more, love more, and enjoy life more. Do not wait for tomorrow or next week. Start now. Decide to follow your heart and your dreams. Life may be short, but it is also beautiful. That beauty grows when you choose to live with purpose, love, and joy. Every small action matters. Every kind word, every smile, every step toward doing what you love adds meaning to your life. Thank you for joining me on this journey. I hope these ideas help you reflect, feel inspired, and notice the small joys in your life. Remember, you are not alone. Everyone faces hard times, but we also all have the power to take small steps and start living fully. Life is waiting for you, and it becomes richer and brighter when you choose to live it with heart. Keep taking steps to make your life better. Keep learning, keep growing, and keep living fully because you deserve more than just existing. You deserve a life that feels meaningful, joyful, and alive. Each small choice you make can add up over time and help you feel more connected to yourself and to the world around you. If you enjoyed today's episode and found it helpful, make sure to subscribe to this podcast so you never miss an episode. Listening regularly will help you improve your English and also give you new ideas to live a better, fuller life. Sharing this podcast with friends or family is a great way to spread these ideas too. Maybe someone you care about is also looking for ways to feel more alive and inspired. I would love to hear from you. You can leave a comment or send a message to share what you learned today. Tell us what small steps you are taking to start living more fully. Maybe you started noticing small joys, practicing gratitude, trying something new, or simply taking time to reflect on your day. Sharing your experiences helps you stay motivated and can also inspire others on their journey. Remember, life is too short to just exist. Every day is an opportunity to live fully, even in small ways. Smile more, laugh more, take care of yourself, spend time with people who lift you up, and notice the little things that bring happiness. Simple actions like these build a life that is rich in meaning, love, and energy. Your journey to living fully does not have to be perfect. You do not need to do everything at once. Start small, take one step at a time, and notice how each step makes your life better. Keep practicing, stay inspired, and remind yourself that you have the power to change your life. You can choose to live consciously, with joy, gratitude, and purpose. Life is a gift, and it is waiting for you. You have the ability to make it beautiful by choosing to live each day with awareness and care. Even small actions, like noticing a sunrise, helping a friend, learning something new, or simply taking a deep breath, can make a difference. You are allowed to grow, to explore, and to enjoy your life fully. So take this moment to start living more fully today. You can make small choices now that will shape a happier, more meaningful tomorrow. Live with heart. Take each day as a chance to feel alive, and remember, you were born to live, not just to exist. Life is waiting for you. Go out and embrace it fully.